And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
I hate that there's a way to like make it so when you post on your YouTube or when you post on your Twitch or whatever, it stays connected to the thing. So like when you post, it just does it, and it sends your link. I'm gonna try to find out if I can do it, but it's annoying because I feel like people don't even share. No one watches. No one fucking. No one does anything. I do feel like it's glitchy. I feel like the running is very I feel like when I played the computer, it did not feel good. Yeah, it didn't feel good, and I do attribute that to going to all Madden, and I feel like in the last Madden, when we went to all Madden, it actually took care of that problem, made it better, with less glitch. But who knows? It's just gotta give it some time. Why did that guy not do anything? What the fuck is 12 doing?
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
Tua gonna throw.
Wow.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
I thought you were going middle with that, and I tried to jump it, but you didn't.
They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Second down and goal. Tua.
There it is.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Oh, why'd he stop like that? Fuck. No, he's halfway there. He's got to get a deflection or a pick, and he'll meet his requirement. The one under him. It happens, dude. You put a little pressure and then you gotta make a quick decision. Yeah. Oh! In the running, or I feel like it's gappy, or like that's the only way I can explain it is like gappy. Yeah, he's just carrying him. Well, there was also a guy running on his side, right there, 25. It's Xavier Howard. Like, you're telling me he can't slide down to his feet and trip him up right there? But I feel like the game is... I don't know if it does that on purpose. Like, maybe because his tackling isn't that great, or maybe people were complaining about stuff like that. I don't know. Again, we have to take the time to adjust to all Madden. We played a whole season on All Pro, actually a season and a half. You know, so it's always going to feel weird. But when we get adjusted to it, everyone might like it more. Like, to me, if that was... There's no way he should have made that tackle. Yep. And on my screen, he was kind of like on the side of him, but I don't think that he would make that play. Not to mention, he fucking flew off of a block horizontally to get to him. It is, but I expect more. Like, how did he not pull that down, bro? He had his hands on that, and I was doing a possession catch. And it's Marvin Jones. It was a tough catch. It was good defense. You were on there. That's up my game against Ordway. I felt like my receivers weren't getting open. They weren't fucking doing anything. That was supposed to be a hit stick, too. even that felt weird. You know? Like the hit happened, the play's over.
The
Done.
Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that,
That was weird too. Your guy like went to block me as I was hit sticking, and he just like powered through it to get to the tackle. But it's still a 6-yard run. That's the other thing I don't really know what to say with it. And when I played in that other league, in my division championship or whatever the fuck it was, or no, it was the fucking second round, first round, second round, something like that. The guy was running the ball and just like fucking me up, man. 6-yard carry, 7-yard carry. Even when I played Ordway, I noticed it a lot too. It was crazy.
Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki.
I don't know who 12 is, but he's fired. He's fucked up 3 times today.
Third down conversion. Well, starting drive number 2 off on the right foot. Completion for the first down. Drive 1 is they had to be pretty frustrating because they moved the football. They just didn't get any points out.
But warm-up QB2, let's bring in the backup. I mean, my goodness, you take him downfield and you don't score a point.
See, and that's, so, I know the guy's not the most talented guy that I just tried to swat that with, but why is he swatting over his head when the ball's going to the outside? And then, that makes me think, like, okay, is it just because my team's overall isn't that good? And that's what decides everything?
A play fake for Gasket. Now Tua.
Oh wow! I pulled off of him because I thought you were gonna go to the inside there. Yeah, that guy opened up on the inside.
That's what you're gonna need to do against those big receivers. You gotta get in there and get physical.
I wouldn't even have bothered looking at him.
Close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Money.
And again, it's Tagovailoa.
That's stupid too! I pressed triangle! Why is he tackling the guy? Why do they do that, man? That's so annoying. I'm trying to blitz you, bro. I know what you're doing.
The officials letting the players know how the game's going to be called here in the first quarter.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10.
Come on, 12. Make a fucking play or get off the field. Who is this? Oh, it's a linebacker. That's why. It's my rookie linebacker that I gave the start. I want him to fucking play.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want to catch the football first.
Why aren't you playing him? He just gets rotated in.
And to give this time to the tailback.
Oh, he got it. Nice run.
A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Dolphins are going to take a first quarter lead.
Alright, well, I'm calling horse shit.
Jason Sanders now
I think that drive should have been ended a couple times, and I'm going to complain about it in the chat right now. I'm going to go in the chat right now and complain.
After 1-7-0.
I'm checking right now. Probably not. No one fucking tunes into any of these. There's 0 people watching. It's so annoying. This is why I don't even want to stream. What the fuck is the point? I waste my time streaming so no one can fucking watch?
Sanders now to kick this one away. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25.
I was typing because I knew he was going to just catch it in the end zone. Was I on offense?
Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Why do I feel like I was on offense?
That touchdown from a moment ago.
I was on offense. What happened? I had to punt it.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And some room to maneuver.
Ah, come on!
Well upfield across the 45.
Fuck you, 24. Bitch ass.
Rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook.
How the fuck did he get him?
Out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack.
That's a big signing for me, by the way.
That's why you're able to get downfield and add
Njoku.
yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. It is
I normally don't do stuff like that, but I was like, fuck it, he's sitting right there, I got money. And I liked my tight end.
And gain significant yardage.
Oh, you're fucked.
Action. It's Lawrence.
Oh, you fucking got me. I'm not throwing that. I know your guys. I know someone would do that.
But getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range.
I was going to throw it right down the middle, and then I was like, yeah, I can't do that right here.
But you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this line.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Robinson, a first down.
I'm going to eat it up.
And he's going to get it down.
That was great. The blocking was fucking perfect on that.
My ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football. Caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to
It shouldn't have been.
play call,
I love doing that, though.
The left side completion to Jones.
The linebacker that was on me? Yeah, I don't know. I don't have an answer for that. I don't, dude. I stopped questioning a lot of shit in this because you can't win, bro. I still do it, but I try not to. That's fucked. Can't do what I was gonna say there. Okay.
Etienne.
Oh yeah, man.
And he takes it in.
I switched out for him because I knew I needed that little extra. I needed that little extra step. I like the change of pace with him and the other guy. I mean, I'm assuming that's why the Jags did it in the first place, but also because Etienne has a good connection with Lawrence. But like, the running back here is up. He's already really good, man. Like, they didn't need another halfback. Yeah. Me, maybe, as the quarterback.
And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
I can't tell if he threw that off your back foot, but it looked like he threw it under him on that. I didn't watch the replay. I should have watched the replay.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
See, and I don't like that. They switched me to 91 instead of 41. 41 could have made a closer play. I don't like that.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take
it was good, man. In real life.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. They run the counter now.
Ooh, he is a big boy.
And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
He still got two tough yards. He could have ended up getting stuffed for none.
Wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Tua.
There it is, baby.
He was looking for Parker, but it's intercepted.
That was a sick pick.
And the
That was a really good throw, but it was a crazier effort by my guy to get that. He had to stretch for that, though. Squeeze it in. Yeah, but look how... Did you see how extended he got for that?
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of a defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass,
dude, and see, who's 43?
It really does. Also let you know that your preparation was pretty good.
Van Inkle or something?
Do all the adjusting.
I mean, alright, so, alright, if he's a beast, I'll give him that, but it blows my mind that a fullback that I just signed up for agency that's like a fucking 80 overall or whatever the fuck can't make a play on that. Like, I don't know. I would have understood it more if it was my guy that I had last year that was like fucking 65. That fucked my whole... They don't. That fucked my whole drive up right there. Because instead of getting any yards, I got pretty much none. And then I got, what, a 3-yard gain? Like, that ruined my fucking drive. I got something in the works, but I'm not gonna pull it out on streamed games. I'm not doing it. I can't. I need to save it for two guys out here. No one can make that fucking block, bro. He almost got it still. Falling forward for that. I can't believe that two guys were out there and no one touched him. One block would have got that a first down. See, but that's that play. That's my first down play. -2 yards or whatever the fuck it was. You know? Shit. And it was a fucking dive, bro. No, that's not good.
At the line ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are.
Fuck,
I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. He's going to look deep down the field.
Come on.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
All day, baby. Yo, your guy down the right side or left side was fucking wide open. I don't know how he was that open now. Bro, there was no one in coverage over there. I don't know. That's probably why that guy made that play, to be honest. Look in the right corner of the screen. Didn't show it. He was downfield, touchdown.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
Here we go, D, get off the field.
They begin the drive with Robinson. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory.
I don't know.
Give him 5 on the
I'm calling time.
It'll be 2nd down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Well, I'm assuming that it's maybe it's more on all Madden. It's more of like less AI help or something. You know what I mean?
A play fake for Robinson.
Oh my God, bro! Where was everybody on that? Are you kidding me? I did.
As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Where was the fucking blocking on that? You rushed 4 guys.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
We got 4. We got 4.
On third down, Lawrence. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right
It'd be
spot.
awesome if he actually did.
And they connected there and picked up a first down.
Come on. Hey, Doodle Doodle.
Makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
What's up with your noodle? Is it wagging? Is it wagging? Hey.
Seconds left in the first half.
Where's Mama? What's Mama doing? What's Mama doing?
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. It'll be spotted on the right
My
hash.
kicker sucks, but I might have hit it.
The kick by Lambo is good.
It smells weird up here. Is it my butthole?
So we hit the halftime break here in Jacksonville with a
Disgusting?
as we now go downstate to
Wow.
Orlando.
It smells disgusting up here, honestly.
With our EA Sports halftime
It's gotta be my feet. That's my guess.
Jaguars in possession of the lead,
Swampy
and they will
feet.
get the football as we are underway in this second half. Now Jamal Agnew from his end
Did you like that field goal that I just hit?
And this return will net positive
52-yarder?
past the 25 up to the 27
So,
yard line.
if you can't call timeout for any reason, always press start. If you can't press start, you should immediately say, I can't press start, I'm trying to call a timeout. And an actual nice opponent will, take care of that for you.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
I love when you go to look for something, and it's just, like, the formation's completely just not there. This is it, though. I found it. But it took me almost my whole play clock to fucking find it. And now I'm going to be lucky if I get the play off.
On second down, a run with Etienne.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
I don't have an answer for you, man. I don't know. The stars aligned for him. That's my best.
Here's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
I think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those.
He doesn't normally talk shit or anything, but he did say that he was having some issues, and it felt like there was some kind of like lag or something, which I 100% believe him. I do, because I feel like a lot of the times you end up with like a bunch of bullshit that you can't do anything about.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into
Yeah, I mean, his whole season was blowing people out, and then he gets one game where it kind of is uncomfortable, and then you're like, why is this happening? My team was dominant all year, whether it's against the computer or not. Your team is running on all cylinders, and then people are dropping passes and not getting open and
so they'll come up after
whatever the hell else.
7 on a
Yeah,
2nd and 3.
fuck that.
They'll run here with Robinson. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 75 yards for him on the ground now as he has been
Dude, I just keep rotating them out, and they constantly stay fresh, and they're fucking dope. I love them. I love them. This 1-2 punt. I was trying to start every play. I was trying to start even that play. Like that could have been a 2-yard loss. But somehow he gets to the outside. I really enjoy having both of them. I was gonna start the other guy, but I think it makes more sense to just go with what the game type is, as who gets the start. You know, like if I know I need to pound the rock, that's what I have to do. So James Robinson would get the start for that. Oh my God. I had to throw it back. It was so stupid. Wow. Wow. He was so open, and then that guy was there. I had to throw it all the way across my body, but he looked so more. Oh, it was the linebacker. He dropped back. I can't believe that linebacker even kept up with him at that point. Only reason he made that catch is because it was a linebacker.
Robinson. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2.
Good play.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Oh, pretty fucking solid to me.
They have to keep them out of the end zone.
I tried to hurdle him.
That's a great start by them.
I don't know.
On that play, can they force them into a field goal attempt and still give their offense an opportunity?
Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal.
Check. Go.
They'll try to run with ETN. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Nah, you gotta have it locked down. I'm actually surprised that defense that you're in, it should have at least, I mean, it did a good job there. It's just, they got locked up.
Lambo on for the extra point.
Outside in.
It's good to make it 17-7.
You score, it's a game again. If you don't score, it's fucked. Yeah. Because you're gonna basically you're probably gonna take up the whole third quarter of this drive. So if you don't get it and I get a score, there's not gonna be enough time for you to come back.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in.
It's dumb. They should catch it in a better manner. Yeah. Well, I mean, that is also what you're supposed to press the square button for that. And then part of me wonders, like, okay, is that why? Oh man, my God, that was weird. Part of me wonders, is that like the difference between All Pro and Madden? Like, you don't have to press the button, they do it, or they do it sometimes on All Pro if you don't press it. He just teed off on him. He just teed off. Bro, how many good wide receivers do you have? Like, none. Bro, I just can't believe you got Fuller, fucking Waddle, and fucking Devontae Parker. That's insane. That's insane, dude.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Oh, Kadarius Toney. Oh, he's an animal. And just think, bro, I had him. Oh.
His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the
I don't know, bro. It's Miles Jack, son. No, bro. Look like he was under it.
I just had to double check my math. I think it's now 8 between last week and this week.
I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about
I don't know, man.
The thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
And he'll be taken down right around
Holy
the
shit.
41-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time.
Bro, don't
Set
hate.
up with a 2nd and 1.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do.
I didn't tell you to throw that much.
Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them.
Wow, that was a terrible block. Why did I sign this fullback again?
Try and keep going.
And trying to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
No, the fullback didn't block him. He's on Howard, and he didn't even fucking do anything. He is elite.
They'll run with ETN.
Parted like the Red Sea.
Go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters
That parted like the Red Sea,
We'll
man.
return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on
This is gonna be a rough. This would be a rough one to come back from.
On 1st down, Lawrence. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Bro, how many passes do I have? Like 4?
Because to me, this drive,
I feel like it's Mac Jones out there.
you score here, that might put this one
He threw like 3 passes.
the fact that they're playing with confidence and not
Yeah,
playing
that's
with fear.
ridiculous. I mean, I get it. The weather was insane.
On the counter, ETN. He's going to get 4 out of this. As
They
he's
didn't need
down
to
at
pass
the
him, man.
2-yard line.
That's fucking
No doubt here in the
dickhead
fourth quarter, this is a
Belichick for you.
huge defensive series.
Hey, they can read the scoreboard. They realize if they give up a field goal here, this game might be out of reach.
When they drafted Mac Jones, I was like, everyone's gonna fucking hate this kid within a season. And I was right.
On 2nd down, it's Robinson, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 81 yards rushing
Damn,
for him now, as
son.
he has been tremendous all day long.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower. That front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slow
Man,
them
fuck
down,
me in the
and they're really
playoffs,
starting to
man.
take over in this game.
A good
Don't
chance now
worry,
to put
it's
this game
real.
on
That shit
ice.
happens.
This is 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, they'll try the option left. And he'll take
I don't know.
this one
59-0.
in.
You won 60-0.
James Robinson taking it
My team didn't
14
perform
yards out.
at all.
And the
My team didn't show
Jaguars
up.
are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And Lambo now after the touchdown.
Listen, man, I know you never like to hear it, but you did have a good game. The 4 picks, I would say, like, maybe 2 of them were complete utter bullshit.
Well, now how about this
Oh,
return?
shit.
And
That guy was
all
about to go
the
flying.
solid return nearly got
Who's
to
that,
the
Reggie Bush?
35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
Boy, you had like a kick return?
They've sort of lost their way,
Oh,
partner.
that's
How do
sick.
they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really
Wow.
comes into play. How's the head coach handling
He had
it?
that.
The offensive coordinator.
I heard
Sometimes
it.
they just
I
make
heard
a
it.
joke, but, all right, guys,
SWAT.
had your fun? All right,
Throw it out the window.
yeah, let's
Sound.
get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just
I don't know why, but I
Guess it's
heard it.
time now to lean on that leadership. On 2nd and 10, Tua right back to Waddle. And this
See, I don't
time he's
like
got
that
it.
you can't fucking lay into somebody when they're
That'll
getting
leave 'em with 3rd and 4.
tackled.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was
I
an
think they should let
incompletion,
you-
they would have picked it off. Okay,
I
so
feel like they
gave
should
up
let you hit
completion.
people if they're wrapped up and you want to hit them.
Defense stayed in sync.
If you hit your own player, maybe you get an injury or something. I don't know.
Dragged across each zone. You see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was.
Tua now
I
on
need to learn
1st
these
down.
players' numbers.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Some extra space following
Fuck
the
is
display of
37?
power.
Gasking?
Down
Get the
just
kid out of
inside
here.
the 45. 7 yards
Let's get
there
outta
on
here.
the first down screen play. You got the big lead defensively.
If I was you, I'd fucking sign Kellen Balaj again.
And this is why you
Make
work
him
on
my
your
stud.
tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Wow, bro. That was the glitchiest fucking catch ever. My guy's going up for the ball and it's in his hands.
And the Dolphins have got it back to a 2-score
You know that
game
looked
here in the
weird.
fourth.
That was ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah. Glitched as fuck. What kind of cheat code is that?
It's up and good, so they claw back.
Yeah, he
into
better
it.
fucking catch it.
24-14 now.
Holy shit. That was weird, man. At least just make it look normal. That's my problem with the game. Make it look normal. Make it so I don't question it. Yeah, he just went down like real quick and standing up the whole time.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
That's exactly what it was like. Or like Shaq was going up for a dunk and he had 3 guys hanging on him.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Yeah, there's not much time
This game
left.
was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives.
See, even that, bro. I know he made the tackle, whatever, it was 4 yards, but there was a nice hole there, and the halfback didn't hit it like how he should have hit it. There was a whole lane.
Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently.
It doesn't make sense.
Run the football, you've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out.
That's the other thing too, man. Whatever happened to them like turning their hips and shit?
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds
What's the
crazy,
4th quarter and you decided to start
practice
playing?
with this back in training camp. They know they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them.
Oh my god.
Trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now,
I can't believe he didn't go up field. That's a 4th and inches.
It'll go
4th
as a
and 1.
gain of 4, and that'll bring up 4th
Wow.
down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining.
I can't
We'll be
believe
back
that.
after this. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline.
Yeah, I mean,
stop his walk, that's the question. He says it crossed
I like to
out
play
about the
legitimately.
17-yard line.
I don't think in at this point in the season being 2-0, it's only the 3rd game. I don't think it would have been a situation that someone would feel like the need to go for a big field goal.
Two-score game, and they need points on this drive, and in a relatively quick manner. 7 yards.
You threw for 240 yards, so I just want to put that into perspective. With 4 interceptions, that if they were caught, you'd probably be in 400 yards.
Very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
It happens, man.
From the
It happens.
24, Tua. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Malcolm Brown at 3 bills and some change comes in to drop the hammer.
He was there.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. And they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be.
Come on, dude. Just fucking pick it. What are you doing? I pressed. That's the shit that drives me nuts, dude. I pressed triangle. Why is he swatting it?
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on
Fuck
4th
you.
down. They're going for it. Here's Tua. And it's incomplete. They cannot
Nope, my guy didn't either.
And they turn it over. They had to go.
And I was
for it
right
with
there.
such little time remaining. And boy,
Stupid.
possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll run it now with Robinson.
That was dumb.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
Yeah, so I've been experimenting with this jump cut thing, and like it does it, but it's like no. So the jump cut is actually different than the regular hurdle, and it is kind of dangerous to do. But a lot of the times when they actually jump cut and they hit the hole, you gain some extra yards that you wouldn't have got because you're hitting a spot that's completely empty. It's just it's pretty much a hurdle, but it's like a speed hurdle, and you're juking at the same time. That's all it is. It's hard to do though. Every time I try to do it, something like that happens, and like when I'm practicing it, it feels completely different from when I go into the game. Wow.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. So this will be
good game, bro. Like I said, 4 picks. You take those out, it's a way different game. It's a way different game. Even if you cut those in half, you're in it.
They knock them back on their heels. They take the ball away. They
Yeah.
change field position. In this case, what you said is
look at you had more yards per play. You're rushing. You didn't even run the ball. But you didn't need to. You would have had fucking 400 yards passing. But I knew you were passing the ball around. Hey man, you got it. That's where your money is. It's in the wideouts. No, I'm saying the wideouts. That's where your money is. You got to get them the ball somehow.
That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside
you got to sign Tua. You're gonna be paying fucking 200 mil.
Talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Good luck with that. I'll sell you Trevor Lawrence for cheap. Just send me you're just gonna have to send me a good whiteout. I know you always got them. Alright, bruh. Have a good night, brother.